Hi guys. My name is Lena. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. It's raining, so if you hear thunder going on, just ignore it. But got an update for you guys. I've made adjustments to my story, specifically in the sense that some characters that weren't supposed to die are gonna die, and some characters who were gonna die are gonna live. Kind of like how J.K. Rowling decided to change who dies and who lives just because she couldn't take that character dying. Or was it something else? I think she was like planning to make Ron die at some point, but decided to not do that at the end. So it's kind of like that. Uh, I've also decided how the story is going to be told. Specifically, it's going to be kind of like George R. Martin's way of telling the story, with multiple POVs and one focal point, right? For example, his first novel, I think it was called A Song of Ice and Fire. It had Ned as the main protagonist, right? He was the one investigating the murder. He was the one who went to King's Landing. He was the one who was pushing the story forward. Though admittedly everyone was pushing the story forward, but he was the one who was really pushing forward and setting everything into motion. John's death was the inciting incident for him, but his death was the turning point for everything else to happen, like the war that his son decided to throw after his death to, like, and his daughters, one being held captive, the other on the run, that sort of thing. Another thing is uh, the genre, subgenres, right? One is like the trilogy, for example. It's gonna be based on the song Soldier, Poet, and King, or was it Soldier, Poet, and just King? No "and" in that bit. But so one is about the politics, one is about the soldier, one is a poet, right? Those are the three focal point characters in each novel. For example, the first novel is going to be focusing on Tell, who is in fact a poet in a sense. The second one or second or third will be the soldier, and same goes for the king, which would not actually be the king or emperor of any kingdom. It would just be a politician, if you will, right? It's just gonna be some guy who is in politics, like a noble or maybe the king's brother or just someone connected to a king or nobility. And what's the final thing I wanted to mention? The 5 book series. The 5 book series, there's gonna be some dark fantasy kind of. It's gonna have horror elements in the sense, specifically the first novel. The first novel is gonna be dark fantasy, where there's gonna be horror elements for the Snow White, if you will, the Snow White of this story, where like just a rose can instill fear, right? Some horror novels use everyday objects and turn it into something of horror. Well, mine is gonna be a rose, right? Because the guy who she's scared of always gives her roses. He always has either the servants or something hand it to her. He personally hands it to her. So he kind of makes her know that, oh, when she receives a rose, it's from him. And so when she finally escapes his grasp, like, he's a really bad guy. He's a bad guy with a tragic backstory, where she sees a rose on her table and she's like, he broke into my house. This guy who's dangerous, who has threatened me, he's been here. The rose is right there. And so yeah, there's gonna be something like that. And yeah, that's about it for today. I don't have any more updates, and my time is running out. So thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, do you know the drill. Comment down below, and I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.